I know they gon' hate me, I know they gon' waste time looking for me faking. I know they ain't fucking with me cause I'm on that 18. But you won't see me slowing down under pacing, speed it up. My mama said go get 'em, good thing I'm a go-getter. Worst behavior but my soul better, take my spot.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today as you can see I'm with the S-Class. Now the reason I'm with the car and I've got the keys here is because I think it's time for an upgrade, as I have teased in previous videos. This is going to start a series of videos of where I go through and explore the different options of what it is that I can upgrade to. And when I got this car, of course, part of my dream was, and as a lot of people didn't know, is that one of my dream cars actually when I was a kid was a Maybach. A lot of people I know want Lamborghinis and all that stuff, which thankfully I'm fortunate to have, but a Maybach was something that I really wanted. I used to know everything about them. So, as you can kind of see where I'm going with this, and maybe by the title of the video, welcome to the 2018 Maybach. So, got both keys here. First thing to compare is nothing really different in the keys apart from something in the back that you can see here, which of course this one says is a Maybach. At the front, just looking at it, doing a direct comparison because they are right next to each other, we'll start off right at the front with the grille. Everything here is pretty much exactly the same, but everything lower than the number plate changes here. So here you can see these chrome additions here and a little bit over the bottom there, which gives it kind of a more, I think, classier look as opposed to what I've got here, which is just the chrome across the bottom and then this kind of grille here for the cheaper version S-Class with a little bit of plastic. And then they have got these kind of things here on the side, and that one's just got a more rounded look to it. To be honest, I like both. I've killed a lot of bugs on this one, just like I have with most of the cars. Not too much different there. One thing which these don't have is, which I know you can get changed, so it's not a big issue, is getting this badge here changed to the kind of like Maybach badge. Would I maybe do that? Probably. I did want to do it on that, but then that's kind of cheating, so that's not good. Otherwise, the lights, all the same here at the front as well, which are amazing lights as well. These work so well. But this is where it starts to change. So, check out these mirrors for rims. These are so cool. This just looks so amazing, and you see the car driving past. This looks so good compared to, of course, these rims over here, which are curved. That was courtesy of me, not the driver, which just look kind of standard Mercedes wheels / AMG bit, but big difference. Love the wheels on this. No badges here on the side, but of course this is the petrol head part of a Maybach, is you of course got the V12 over here as well. Incredible engine. I think the previous ones as well, the Maybachs before this, were like some of the most powerful saloon cars that were out there. So yeah, for the driver, it's a nice little kick. Okay, as we go down the side here, this is something that I wanted to do with my car, but I couldn't really do it properly. Is having these nice kind of chrome bits here in the middle. I love the idea of having a completely blacked out car, but this is so nice. Again, just like with the wheels, it all kind of ties in. You're getting a little teasing look of the interior, which we'll get to in a second. But carrying around the car, probably one of the most important and my favorite parts is that badge there, the Maybach badge. Again, you can buy these and put them on, but it's probably not right to do. Everybody said when I thought I was going to do it to my car, they said, Anish, don't do that. It's kind of tacky, so I didn't. And as we go around the back here, as you can see, another tease of what the engine is here. You've got an S650, so this 6-litre V12, which is a machine. Of course, there's a nice Maybach thing on the back, but otherwise not too dissimilar if we have a look at this from the other car as well. So this car here has got, again, the nice chrome bits here, but same kind of tailpipes as that I've got. But we'll see. I think this makes a bit of a better noise because of that engine as well. As you guys know by my amazing reviews, this side is actually the same as the other side as well. So everything here is the same as well. Okay, enough of the outside of the car because that's beautiful. But what we really want to see is the inside. So let's get this thing unlocked. Okay, so now before I actually go in, let's talk to Josh quickly, whose lovely car this is. So Josh, welcome. How are you doing? Good to see you. Thanks a lot for letting me look around the car, potentially my future car. You like this, right?
Love it.
It is really good. So we're going to go for a little bit of driving a bit and have a bit of a chat. But you're from the car supplier.
Yeah.
And tell us a little bit about what the car supplier is.
So we do chauffeur-driven cars. Obviously, we've got a few Maybachs, we've got S-Classes,
Yep.
Bentleys, G-Wagon, plenty of other cars.
Long wheelbase Range Rover as well?
Long wheelbase Range
Which,
Rovers.
if you want to see in another video,
Yeah.
you kindly lend to us. So leave a comment below if you want to see
Plenty
that.
of brand new Range Rovers.
Yep.
We also do short-term leasing.
Okay.
So Golfs, Minis, Mercedes, vans,
Okay.
pickup trucks,
Yeah.
everything. We've got it all.
So we'll talk a little bit more about that as well, because one of my popular videos was, of course, about financing on cars.
Yeah.
So this is an option for people as well, and it can work really well for somebody who wants to put something into a business as well. It's actually a really smart option. So we'll talk about that a little bit later as well. So yeah, check out the car supply. I'm going to leave their links in the description below on Instagram and also a link to their website. Should we go for a little bit of a drive and see the interior?
Let's go.
Let's do it. Okay, so when you have a Maybach, you've got to have somebody open the door for you. And Adrian, kindly here, is going to open the door because you've got to do this in a little bit of style. Because when you see what's inside, you'll realise why. Okay. There we go. Look at this interior. I'm going to sit here at the edge for a little bit. Completely different, as you guys can see from the S-Class. Not only is the car obviously extended as well, there's amazing center console here in a second, but this is really uncomfortable, so I'm going to sit in there. Blue, jump around the other side. Let's have a look at the car properly. Okay, so in the back of the car now, The interior in here is amazing. As I've said, the first thing that kind of greets you is this massive center console that's here. It's completely different, and so is the seats on the car as well. I believe that's kind of like an exclusive option that Mercedes do. You can have it on the S-Class, but it's an expensive option, which I think is only worthwhile doing, of course, on the Maybach. And as I sit back in here, it's just as comfortable as me being in the S-Class, the same kind of pillow cushions, but I think you've got a little bit more recline on the seats as well, and definitely you've got more room, because you've actually got this whole section here, which is added onto the car, which wasn't on there before. The roof here is pretty cool as well. So you've got different colors here, as you can see here on this side. It's kind of like a thermal glass that can kind of keep heat in if you want to, but also not give you too much sun glare, and that's why the one above blue is ironically blue. Everything else otherwise compared to the S-Class is the same, with all the blinds and everything that go up. So if I did this, these blinds go up, and the little blind at the back there in the little corner. The other thing that is really cool, which is a super expensive option, is this sound system. Now, this sound system is unbelievable. I wish I could play some music on it, but unfortunately the ad revenue will go, and then yeah, there's no point making the videos, is there? Other cool things in the car, here in the center console you have got tables. This is, funnily enough, actually something that I think is the most useful thing in the car. When you open these tables here, and you can sit here and actually be on your laptop and doing some work. Funnily enough, this seems like a little bit of a gimmick, but it's actually one of the most useful things, because in that car I'm missing it. I've actually got a cushion sometimes that I rest my laptop on when I'm trying to do a little bit of work, and this would really be handy. And these are some super sturdy tables. You can get a heavy laptop on this as well. I do need that. I do something that is something that I want from the next car. Let me fold those back in. You've got wireless charging here as well, which I'll show you as well. But this is quite cool back here. So if you pull this down, it's got like a place for you to have your flute. So I can take this out. Actually, it slides out. But this is where you would put your champagne flutes, because of course you need to be drinking when you're sitting in the back here, because you're not driving. And then back here I think there's like a fridge as well, which can perfectly fit 2 champagne bottles, which is ideal. And it's nice and cold, which in this weather, oh, that would be pretty cool. Whole DVD system here and here as well, which is amazing. I'll put that back and close that in there. And yeah, there's this cool bit down here where I can kind of release it by pulling these up, but this is where you put your champagne glasses in. So when you put the champagne glasses down here, you press them down, it clips the bottom of your champagne glass just there. So you push it down, it clips it. And then of course you don't spill any of your champagne. Same as my car, it's got the remote controls as well, as you can see on both sides. But what's much cooler down here is you've got all these kind of bits to put your drinks that will cool it and heat it as well. So this is definitely a step up. The lighting package in here is pretty much the same, but look at these speakers, even in the roof. It's got the lighting behind them as well, so it looks really nice. It's weird, a lot of people say Anisha is going to be the same as your S-Class. Trust me, this is not the same as my S-Class, this is a lot cooler. Enough of me talking, and I think we should go for a nice little drive and do some important things, because that's what people do when they've got Maybachs. Let's see if I can find something important to do.
My mama said go get him. Good thing I'm a go-getter. Worst behavior but my soul better. Take my spot, man, I won't let him. I'd trade all the clout in just for a little love. Shawty like a rough, can't find a bed but the counter's still good enough. Like nights out with the Gucci.
So as you can see, when you've got a car like this, that's what important people do. They wave out and they talk to people, and as people go by. So yeah, it was really good for that. I think we'll take a little bit of a drive, see what people's reactions are to the cars we take it out. Does it get the looks? Does it get the looks? The S-Class doesn't get many looks. We'll drive around Windsor Town, maybe we'll do that. Josh, yeah? Let's do it. So first things now, with the drive in the car, I'm sitting here with Josh, obviously. Now you've experienced this car a lot more than I have. It is just as comfortable as the S-Class, if not more a little bit, which is interesting. Yeah. You get this little growl from the engine though, because of course the V12 noise, which is amazing. But one thing that's cool is already going straight in is that the seat belts are actually quilted, so they're not normal seat belts. They've got like some sort of air cushion padding or something in them as well, which is kind of nice. I don't know if you can do anything else with them, or like inflate them or something. Or I feel like if we're in an accident, which hopefully we're not, Adrian, that maybe they kind of like inflate or something and add some sort of cushion to them. So I don't know.
We've actually got balusters on the side here.
On the side here as well,
that,
right?
That can change.
So when you turn,
yeah,
it kind of like supports you here on the side as well, which is really good. But super comfortable. So much more legroom, I cannot describe. So much more legroom, because in my S-Class, I've got to shove that seat forward, which blue's in, all the way in front, so I can get my full leg rest up. But actually here I can do that pretty easily. And as Josh said earlier, these cars are available for chauffeur, so you can rent them out with a chauffeur.
Yeah.
And some of the other cars are self-drive, you said that you have got as well, right?
Range Rovers, Bentley, Bentegas.
Those are self-drive?
Yeah.
Those are self-drive.
Sports,
okay.
Vogues.
Do you have regular S-Classes as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, regular S-Class as well. So if you want to contact, you can contact Josh to find out for like special events, especially with things like prom coming up as well. Yeah. Because I get a lot of requests with the supercars and going in nice cars. So for prom as well, you do that stuff as well. Yeah.
Also, we're based around Ascot, so we have Ascot races coming up.
Okay.
Wentworth is obviously this week, so it's a bit late.
Yeah, Wentworth this week with the golf and stuff and everything. So that might have passed by the time you see this video. But any of those events you can go to as well, because there's just, I don't understand people. They don't understand it, how different it is to be in these cars and sit, and how comfortable they are. So you get a lot of space. And I've been in a Rolls Royce as well. I can honestly tell you there is not much difference. Now you've experienced in Rolls Royce as well, I'm assuming. There's not that much difference in terms of how comfortable these are.
No, the only thing is you get the logo behind your head.
You get the logo behind your head, and maybe slightly bigger windows and things like that. But I think that these cars are so much better, I think, for actually traveling, which is why I'm looking at this. And price points as well compared to the Rolls Royce, it's actually a little bit less as well. So you get, I think, a lot more for your money. But yeah, it's pretty comfortable here. And of course, you've got to have important things in here to make yourself important. And that is the life and art here, the Windsor show, and of course my house and home, because I need to know about what is in this fall for my curtains, because I'm that important. Yes.
Mama said go get him. Good thing I'm a go-getter. Worst behavior but my soul better. Take my spot, man, I won't let him. I'd trade all the clout in just for a little love. Shawty like a rough, can't find a bed but the counter's still good enough. Like nights out with the Gucci tucked down in my suit pants, easy. Danish heritage feeling, but the jacket out of Sweden. Flow sterilized, cleaned it. Boy, you went too far and just bleached it. Left the bank just to get some racks. Came back Monday just to keep it. SoundCloud cats finally peeping, cause I got tired of them sleeping. Wake up, wake up. Then I hit him with the scenic. Close to money like I teased it. Purple dreams when the tree lit. Double cup off the Henny, got me tripping acid high off the beast. And I really had to get it, yeah. Show 'em.
Okay, done with the drive now. One thing I want to show you here was pretty cool, was you can press this and just, see that, change the colour. So that is really, really cool. And the other thing is at the back here, obviously you've got wireless charging at the back, which means that when you have your phone in here, you can press this button here and use this phone to actually talk on. So you don't have to have your phone there or plugged in or anything. You can leave it there to wirelessly charge. And honestly, the ride is so comfortable. It was really good. I find like it is actually a little bit better. I don't know, like you said, it might be the placebo effect.
The amount of heads that turn.
Yeah, surprisingly. So you've seen the little video there, a lot of people, and somebody actually shouting, I don't know if we got on camera, but someone shouting out, being like, yes, Maybach, which was kind of cool, so that's nice. But yeah, I hope, what you guys need to let me know. Should I change to this? I'm also going to be looking at Rolls Royce, so make sure you keep watching for the series. Is this a car that should replace the S-Class? Do you feel like it's a step up enough? Make sure you check out Josh's stuff. I'll leave the links in the description. Contact him for anything, especially with the leasing stuff, because you said you can get some pretty good deals on that stuff. So people looking for cars, everybody on my finance video was asking about things like, hey, I want to finance a Golf R, or I want to finance like an Audi A3. That stuff that you can do. Golf R's, yes.
3 doors.
Exactly. So perfect. So drop him a contact. If you want to send me the approval to see if the deal's good enough, then let me know, and I'll do it. But I'm sure he's going to get a good deal. And let me know otherwise. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks a lot, Josh. Really appreciate it. And maybe we'll join you in the next video with a long wheelbase Range Rover. Maybe next. Yeah, if you guys want to see it, long wheelbase Range Rover, let me know below. Okay, remember to like, subscribe, do all the other bits, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.
Close to money like I teased it. Purple dreams when the tree lit. Double cup off the Henny, got me tripping acid high off the beast. And I really had to get it, yeah. Show 'em that I'm winning, yeah. Now you here, but you wasn't there when I most needed you, yeah. I really had to get it, yeah. Show 'em that I'm winning, yeah. Now you here, but you wasn't there when I most needed you, yeah. I know they gon' hate me. I know they gon' waste time looking for me faking.